analysis become actionable? That's a question many ask themselves when analyzing and trading financial markets. To answer that question, I've got Jeffrey Kennedy joining me today. Jeff is the editor of Elliott Wave International's Popular Traders Classroom educational service. Jeff, you recently published a Traders Classroom lesson discussing the importance of waiting for confirming price action before entering a trade. Something you often tell your subscribers is once you're finished with your analysis, you need to take off your analyst hat and put on your trader hat. But for many, perhaps that's easier said than done. So Jeff, how do you know when analysis becomes actionable?
Well, simply put, when you have enough evidence, okay? For example, if you're counting a move to the downside as a counter-trend price move, say specifically as a zigzag, it's going to be a 5-3-5 pattern, typically contained within parallel lines. That's your foundation, that's your core. Now, what you need to do next is simply wait. Wait for confirming price action, because if your analysis is indeed correct, prices indeed will respond exactly the way you forecasted them to. So what sometimes I do is I'll actually wait for, say, for example, a bullish engulfing pattern on the heels of an ABC decline to really provide additional evidence of the original forecast, and then that's when I begin to take action. Simply put, again, it goes all the way back to evidence, price evidence.
And the example you just spoke of actually reminds me of a section in your book, The Visual Guide to Elliott Wave Trading. You have a portion where you go through the 5 core Elliott Wave patterns and offer guidelines for entering a trade upon completion of each pattern. Now, can you take me through a conservative guideline on how to enter a trade upon completion of 1 or 2 of the core patterns?
Well, there are 5 core Elliott wave patterns: the impulse wave, the ending diagonal, the zigzag, the flat, and the triangle. And in the Visual Guide to Elliott Wave Trading book, I outline specific guidelines on how to enter a trade following each pattern. And just for an example, on the heels of a zigzag, a 5-3-5 pattern, ABC, I typically like to wait for prices to exceed the wave B extreme before actively looking for, say, a buy-side trade setup. If we were working, say, for an example, a flat pattern, then typically my confirmation point is I want to see prices exceed the extreme of wave 4 of C before aggressively looking to take action.
And those are examples of how to enter a trade upon completion of 2 of the core patterns, but you go through many more examples in your book, The Visual Guide to Elliott Wave Trading, which, as a side note, is a great read for any analyst or trader who are interested in learning how to spot high-confidence trade setups for themselves. Well, Jeff, as always, it's been great to chat with you. Thanks for talking with me today.
My pleasure, Alex. Anytime.
If you analyze and trade financial markets and haven't read the Visual Guide to Elliott Wave Trading, you should. Using more than 200 charts and 20 market examples, Jeffrey Kennedy and his co-author Wayne Gorman teach you how to identify high-opportunity trade setups in your own charts. Best of all, you get this book for free when you subscribe to Jeffrey Kennedy's Traders Classroom educational service. Visit the link below to learn how. Thanks for watching Elliott Wave TV.